Today we have to find Laplace transformation of integrals. Laplace transformation of integrals. Last time we had to find Laplace of derivative and Laplace of division, but this time we have to find Laplace transformation of integrals. If Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, then Laplace transformation of integral 0 to t f of t dt, this is equal to just fs divided by s. You don't need to do any type of integral here. If you see integral 0 to infinity, you have to divide fs by s. One integral, one division by s. Further, if you have two integrals 0 to t f of t dt, you not need to do two times of integral. You have to write down just fs divided by s square, and so on. If you have three integrals, then you have to divide by s cube. If you have four integrals, then you have to divide fs by s power 4. Very easy concept. Laplace transformation totally based on formulas. No need to do integration except in the case of discontinuous function, where you have values of f function of t two times or three times, function defined in the whole interval 0 to infinity in two times or three times, then you need to do integration as we do in Fourier transform Fourier series. But if you have only one function in term of exponential sine, cos, sine hyperbolic, cos hyperbolic t, then you have to just apply the formula of Laplace transformation, nothing else. So in this case, if you see this limit 0 to t on ft, if there is other limit except 0 to t, then you have to do integration. In next question I will do. But if you see limit 0 to t, then you have to just divide fs by 1s. If you see two integrations 0 to t, then you have to divide fs by s square. In the same case other. Okay, now write down question. Very important question. Evaluate 0 to t e raised power minus t sin t over t dt. In this type of question, you have question like this one. Now, you have given integral 0 to t e raised power minus t sin t over t. Now, no need to do this integration. You have to just apply the formulas of Laplace. By E, we have first shifting. We have first shifting formula. By T, we have division formula. By this integral, we have integral formula. First, you have to just look at the question and think what are the formulas applicable on that question. Now, in this question, there are first shifting, division rule, integral formula. You have to apply all these. Now there is sine, which is free. So you have to start from sine. First, take Laplace of sine. Now Laplace of sine t. This is angle upon s square plus angle square. Here angle is 1. So it is 1 upon s square plus 1.
Yes, sir.
Now apply division rule. First you have to apply division rule. Laplace of sine t upon t. This is equal to s to infinity. Let it be fs, f of s ds. This is s to infinity 1 upon s square plus 1 ds. Now integration of 1 upon s square plus 1 is equal to sine. In last lecture I told you, in types of these kind of question, division questions, you have integral of log or sine. Now in this case we have integral of sine. Therefore Laplace of sine t upon t is equal to tan inverse s. 1 upon s square plus 1 is the integration of this one is tan inverse s. Now this is equal to tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse s. This is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse s. You can write pi by 2 minus tan inverse theta equal to cos inverse theta. This is a trigonometric result. Tan inverse theta plus cot inverse theta is equal to pi by 2. So you can write it as cot inverse s. Now after division rule, you have to apply first shifting rule. You can write it here as by first shifting rule, Laplace of e raised power minus t sin t over t is equal to cot इनवर्स. फर्स्ट शिफ्टिंग रूल क्या कहती है आपको? ये कहती है भी जो e की पावर वो s में से प्लस या माइनस हो जाएगी. अब यहाँ पर है e raised power minus 1, so we have to write here cot इनवर्स s plus 1. जो e की पावर है वो s में से प्लस माइनस हो जाएगी. And in last by integral rule, Laplace of 0 to t e raised power minus t sin t over t dt is equal to cot inverse s plus 1 over s. You don't need to do any kind of integration here. Just you have to follow the formula in whole of the question. So question में आपने formula follow करना. Now next formula is this is last property of Laplace transformation. Laplace of multiplication, Laplace of multiplication. As there are specified rules in integration, in the same case, specified rule follow for Laplace transformation. Without formula, you can't do Laplace transformation. If Laplace of f of t equal to f of s, then Laplace of t raised per n f of t. If you multiply f of t by t raised per n, if you multiply ft by t raised per n, first in rule number 2, we divide by t, then we have divisor rule. If we multiply ft by t, we have Laplace of multiplication. And formula of this is minus 1 raised per n as power of t, same power of minus 1 raised per, and same number of time differential of with respect to s of fs. How much we have power of t, same power of minus 1, and same number of time differential with respect to s of fs. This is the formula for multiplication. If we have division by t, if we have division by t, then we have to do integration from s to infinity. And if we have multiplication by t, then we have to do differential. Now write down question based on this formula. Evaluate 0 to infinity e raised by minus t square sin t dt. In this question, there is no word of Laplace transformation. Just I have right here evaluate 0 to infinity my e raised by minus t square sin t dt. Now there is no term of Laplace transformation. Sometimes students take Laplace transformation of whole term, but they skip. In Laplace transformation, we have in limit 0 to infinity and e raised by minus t. When we take Laplace of any of the function, we write 0 to infinity. Here we have 0 to infinity. So this means 0 to infinity follows Laplace transformation. Here you have to convert this term in Laplace transformation. Sometime e present and sometime e not present. If e not present, you have to mark it as e raised by minus 0t. You have to always keep here minus because your limit is infinity. To make infinity finite, you have to mark here minus. And if there is no e in this type of question, you have to write here e raised by minus 0t. And if there is e raised by minus t, now you have to convert it in the form of e raised by minus s. Because in Laplace transformation of any of the function, we have here 0 to infinity e raised by minus ft dt. So this is your ft and this is your e. You have to compare it with this one. So you have to take or assume the value of s. So here in this type of question, you not need to take Laplace transformation. You have to just convert it in the form of Laplace transformation. So start this question. Zero to infinity e raised by minus st oh sorry, e raised power minus t, t square sin t dt. This is equal to e raised power minus st, t square sin t dt, where s is equal to 1. Give it a number 1. Now this follows this one. You can write it as Laplace of t square sin t. Give it number 2. This can be written as Laplace of t square sin t. Now first write Laplace of sin t. This is equal to angle upon s square plus 1 equal to fs. By multiplication rule, Laplace of t square sin t. This equal to minus 1 raised power 2 time differential with respect to s of fs according to the rule. Now this
Yes,
is minus 1 raised power square is 1. You can't do 2 time of differential at one time. So break it. And your fs is 1 upon s square plus 1. Now this is equal to differential of minus 1 upon s square plus 1 is equal to minus 1 upon s square plus 1 whole square into 2s. You all know how we do differential. So this is equal to minus 1 upon s square plus 1 whole square into 2s. Hopefully you noted this. I am going to write first line. Therefore, Laplace of t square sin t is equal to minus 2 s upon s square plus 1 whole square. Now do differential again. This time you have to follow u upon v rule. This time you have to follow u upon v rule. This is equal to minus 2 v square v differential of u minus u differential of v. You all know how we differential any of the function. You did it in your +2 class, +1 class, +2 class, in mathematics 1, mathematics 2. Now this is your last math, mathematics 3. So taking here s square plus 1 common, we left with s square plus 1 minus 2 into 2, 4s over s square plus 1 whole power 4. 1 power cancelled. So we left with minus 2, 1 minus, I think here we have 2s, not only 2. you have to here write 2s because differential of s square is 2s. So we have here 2 4s square. This is 1 minus 3s square over s square plus 1 whole power 3. So Laplace of t square sine t is equal to minus 2 1 minus 3s square over s square plus 1 whole power cube. Now come at step number 2. Therefore, from 2 0 to infinity e raised power minus t into t square sine t dt is equal to minus 2 or you can write it as equal to Laplace of t square sine t equal to minus 2 1 minus 3s square over s square plus 1 whole cube, where s is equal to 1. And this is equal to, now fill the value of s. 1 minus 3, 1 square is 1, 1 plus 1 whole cube. This is equal to minus minus plus 4 over 2 cube is 8, and this is equal to 1 by 2. This is the greatest application of Laplace transformation. If in starting I ask you to find the integral of this one, then all of you have no answer. Even I have no answer for this integration. But with the help of Laplace transformation, I can solve these kind of integrations. So Laplace transformation is of great importance for the engineering student, also for the non-engineering students, if they want to do these kind of integrations. Complete कर लें question. Your first poll is, can we find Laplace transformation of sine t over cos t? Poll this. Find Laplace transformation of number 1 cos under root t, number 2 sin under root t. ये क्वेश्चन मैंने आपको घर से प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए दिए थी, पता नहीं आपने किए कि नहीं किए, मैं यहां पर कर देता हूं आपको. फर्स्ट, गिवन ft is equal to cos under root of t. We know that cos x is equal to 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial x 4 over 4 factorial minus up to infinity. Again I repeat, you can do Laplace transformation only under specific rules. You can do integral Laplace transformation of cos with any angle t. Laplace of cos any angle t is defined, but Laplace with cos power or with angle power not defined. जहां पर root of t है, आप इसकी Laplace नहीं कर सकते. So I know that cos x can be written as this one. So here put x equal to under root t. Under root t means t raised power 1 by 2. Therefore cos under root t is equal to 1 minus, if I put here x equal to t raised by 1 by 2, I got t over 2 factorial. Here we get t square over 4 factorial. Now you can take Laplace transformation of this function, because I have Laplace of 1, Laplace of t, Laplace of t square. Taking Laplace transformation both sides, we get Laplace of cos under root t is equal to Laplace of 1 minus Laplace of t upon 2 factorial, Laplace of t square upon 4 factorial minus up to infinity. Therefore, Laplace of cos under root t, this equal to Laplace of 1 is 1 by s. यहाँ पर आप मेंशन कर लेना because of linear property. Because of linear property. Laplace of 1 is 1 by s minus 1 by 2 factorial. Laplace of t is 1 factorial over s square. You have to here remember this formula. Laplace of t power n is n factorial over s raised power n plus 1.
Yes,
If
sir.
you know the formulas, if you know the formulas of Laplace transformation, then you can easily write the Laplace transformation any of the function. Now Laplace of t square is 2 factorial over s cube minus o up to. So this is the Laplace transformation of cos under root t. Now come to second question. Second is Laplace of sine under root t. You all know series of sine x is equal to 1 minus x cube over 3 to 1, sorry, 1 minus what this is x minus x cube over 3 factorial plus x power 5 over 5 factorial up to infinity. So put x equal to under root t. Under root t means t power 1 by 2. Therefore, sine under root t is equal to t raised power 1 by 2, 1 by 3 factorial t raised power 3 by 2, 1 by 5 factorial t raised power 5 by 2 minus up to infinity. Taking Laplace transformation both sides, we get Laplace of sine under root t. This equal to Laplace of t raised power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 factorial Laplace of t raised power 3 by 2, 1 by 5 factorial Laplace of t raised power 5 by 2 minus up to. And write down here because of linear property. Write down here because of linear property. Now There is t power in fraction, and we have formula for t power n factorial over s raised power n plus 1. Because of factorial, n is non-zero positive integer. ठीक है जी, यहां पर आप ये कह सकते हैं भी n इज पॉजिटिव इंटीजर, क्योंकि जीरो विक्टोरियल भी इक्वल टू 1 होता है, जीरो भी हो सकता है. n is positive integer, but here n is fraction, and in last lecture I told you that there is no provision to write down factorial of fraction. Factorial of fraction not exist. So I told you to write down gamma function. You have to convert factorial in term of gamma, and n factorial is equal to gamma of n plus 1. So here I have 1 by 2. According to formula, I have to write 1 by 2 factorial, but I can't write down 1 by 2 factorial. So I have to write down gamma function. So you can write value of sine under root t equal to gamma of 3 by 2 over s raised power 3 by 2. Laplace of t raised power 1 by 2 can be written as gamma of 3 by 2 over s raised power 3 by 2. According to the rule, we have to write down 1 power more of s, and in a numerator we have to write down the factorial. But because we can't write down factorial of fraction term, you have to convert it in the form of gamma function. Minus 1 by 3 factorial gamma of 5 by 2 over s raised power 5 by 2 plus 1 by 5 factorial gamma of 7 by 2 over s raised power 7 by 2 minus up to infinity. Gamma 3 by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2. 1 less outside, 1 less inside. 5 by 2 can be written as 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 gamma of 1 by 2 over s raised power 5 by 2. 1 by 5 factorial can be gamma of 7 by 2 is written as 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 1 by 2 gamma of 1 by 2. You have to reduce 1 from the fraction, and you have to continue it up to gamma of 1 by 2, because we have the value of gamma 1 by 2. So this is written as 1 by 2 s raised power 3 by 2, and gamma of 1 by 2 is under root pi. This is 1 by 3 factorial into 3 upon 4 s raised power 5 by 2, gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi, plus 1 by 5 factorial 15 by 8 s raised power 7 by 2 root pi, and minus so up to. Note down this question. After this question, you have to do one poll. So your second poll is Laplace transformation of cos t over t exist? Now give answer with patience. First check, then give your answer. Find Laplace transformation of f of t equal to mode of t minus 1 plus mode of t plus 1. Now again in this question, your knowledge is of best work. given f of t is equal to modulus of t minus 1 plus modulus of t plus 1. Mod of f of t equal to f of t equal to modulus of t minus 1 plus modulus of t plus 1. There is difference between modulus and bracket. If I have here bracket, then I have to write t minus 1 plus t plus 1. 1 cancel with 1. This is equal to 2d. But this is not a bracket. This is modulus. And you all know modulus have two values. If I have modulus x equal to L, then x equal to plus L if x is positive, x equal to minus L if x is negative. So modulus have two values, plus or minus, according to the value of x. If x is positive, then your modulus value is positive. If x is negative, then modulus value is negative, because you write down as this one, modulus of minus 2 equal to 2, because this is the property of modulus, it absorbs the minus. But how I know this is positive or negative? This all depend upon your knowledge. In very first lecture, or in one of the poll, I told you that you can write Laplace transformation any of the function in t if t is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, because in Laplace transformation we write limit from 0 to infinity. It means t varies from 0 to infinity. So according to that knowledge, you have to write down value of this one. Now look at this one and this one. Here we have positive sign. T is also positive. It means this term always positive, because t is positive, plus is positive, 1 is positive, this term is positive. So modulus of this term is always positive. But here from 0 to 1 there is minus sign, and from 0 to 1 value of this one can be negative. If I have I take t equal to 0, then 0 minus 1 is minus 1, value is negative. If I take x equal to 0.1, 0.1 minus 1 is 0.99 minus 0.99, then value is negative. So from 0 to 1 this can be negative. So this is your first option. This equal to minus t minus 1 plus t plus 1 for 0 less than equal to t less than 1. This is minus t plus 1 plus t plus 1. F of t is equal to plus 2 for 0 less than t less than 1. Again, f of t is equal to modulus of t minus 1 plus t plus 1. This is equal to t plus, this is equal to t minus 1 plus t plus 1 for t greater than 1. So we have t minus 1 plus t plus 1, this equal to 2t for t greater than 1. Finally, we have ft as, finally we have f of t as 2 for 0 less than t less than 1, 2t for t greater than 1. Therefore, Laplace transformation of ft, here you have to use definition, because now this is the discontinuous function. So by definition, Laplace of f of t is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised power minus st f of t dt. Hopefully you clear this concept. This concept is clear all to all of you. How I take minus and how I take plus. Okay. So this can be written as 0 to 1, you have two break, 0 to 1, 1 to infinity. E raised power minus st, here I have value 2. And second one is 1 to infinity, e raised power minus st 2 t dt. So this is 2 integration of e is e raised power minus st minus s 0 to 1 plus 2 1 to infinity t into e raised power minus st dt. Chain rule. Here you have to follow chain rule. So this is e raised power minus s over minus s upper limit minus lower limit e power 0 is 1 upon minus s plus 2. Here apply chain rule. First function as it is, integration of second minus differential of first function, integration of second, 1 to infinity. Now simplify this one. Minus 2 e raised power minus s over s minus minus plus 2 over s plus 2 e power minus infinity is 0. First fill upper limit, e power minus infinity is 0. Then fill lower limit 1 e raised power minus s over minus s plus e raised power minus s over s square. So we have Laplace of f of t minus 2 e raised power minus s over s plus 2 over s minus minus plus 2 e raised power minus s over s and minus 2 e raised power minus s over s square. This cancel with this one. So we have 2 upon s minus 2 e raised power minus s over s square. So this is the last question from my side. Today I send you questions from whole of the chapter, maybe in PDF form or from exercise with solution or not solution. You have to do all these questions. If you have any problem, then message me or send me question. I will definitely send you the solution of that question. Now last poll for you. Your third question of poll is, can we find Laplace transformation of discontinuous function? Sorry, here I have some